Welcome travelers from the winding trails. Grab a spot by the hearth and a pint of ale. A brief respite from our noble quest. Lean back in a chair for the Song of Rest. Hello travelers and welcome to the Song of Rest, a place where our heroes and the deities that guide them gather to share a behind the scenes and behind the screens look at the unfolding adventures in Archipeldia. Gathered before us is our dungeon master, Aaron Rollins, and his band of players, Janelle Wilke, Chad Stafford, and Ben Holland. But I'll let them do the talking, and I'll get back to playing.
You made it nasty.
We made it so nasty. What a nasty episode.
So disgusting.
We outgross ourselves every year, I think.
I think that's so funny that Christmas holiday season is just gross time for BBR.
Sometimes the holidays are a little nasty.
It's a little nasty. It's especially nasty this year. It's kind of nice to be doing kind of a Halloween themed one because we are recording in October. It is currently nasty.
Oh, it sucks here.
In Arizona.
It's a nasty 110 degrees in October,
So
y'all.
gross.
Yeah.
Sucks here.
It's nasty. We're feeling nasty, so we bring the nasty to you. I hope you like it.
Happy holidays.
So the medicine for that was to make a horse shit notes.
My favorite thing. Okay, because this never crossed my mind. As I came up with the rules for you guys to use the trick or cheat bags, the fact that the flower crowd started pulling characters out of hers was fucking genius. I was like,
amazing.
what? You're gonna just okay, we're pulling Jive Horse out. Okay, we're pulling Nathaniel out. I mean, that was amazing.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, it's fun.
That's great stuff.
Great stuff.
Oh,
my gosh. Because Bergie Wergie was supposed to be
Baron Bergwall from the murder mystery, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he was from the murder mystery. It's like, oh man, if I kept having some sack opportunities, like I would pull out Sir Gagglerup to also confront him too.
Oh shit! You're everywhere, aren't you, Lord? Well, I guess I'm supposed to actually hurt you this time. On guard.
Secret sewer. Oh no. You guys pulled me from the prison. I never got my weapons back.
Don't worry, kids. I'll protect you.
I loved the callback to Bucket wanting the vomit from Timothy.
Gross.
Oh gosh.
this is the best drink machine ever. Like, he's just
And
Am
it's
I a Kenku slushy to you, you weird little goblin?
Gross.
give him more. So he can give me more.
It's funny because that was one of your first couple lines that you ever said when on last year's thing, and I remember being so taken off guard and laughing so hard. It was great. Also, I wrote a note down here that the barkeep is kind of a dork. Like, he just comes over and roars at us. He's dressed like an owlbear. Like, he's so
Absolute
dorky, and I love
yeah.
that. Oh, one more thing I have to bring up right out the gate is that Aaron and I, for some reason, have the same brain this evening because there were multiple instances of this, one of which being me. I just did this offhand. I'm like, ooh, okay, I want to dress up. And I'm like, what should I dress up as? And I'm like, I'm just gonna say Flowercrot's gonna be a hideous witch, and then all she does is grow a wart. And then you bring up in your song that you had pre-written that she has warts. I'm like, oh my gosh. But the other funny thing too was that before we started recording the first part of this, I was like, oh my gosh, you know what would be funny is if the mayor was Lord Galago, and Aaron's like, oh my God, shut up, we need to record now.
Well, the more we were chatting, the more you guys were just breaking down how we could convert BBR into Nightmare Before Christmas.
I'm pretty sure I might have said, "Hey, I can't wait for the three of us to go kidnap Sandy Claus."
Yeah.
And Aaron's like, "Shut."
And then you're like, I'm pretty sure we're lock, shock, and barrel. And you're like, stop it. Like,
God damn it. Can we just start recording already?
yeah.
It was still fun. I loved it.
Oh,
It was amazing.
It.
I like that even more. That made me so
I love
happy.
that Thrig's chaotic good is just chaotic in that world.
Right. I'm so glad that you guys gave in to the mischievous, like, children personas, that you were just like, yeah, let's freaking just dive in and start being shitheads.
Yes.
I was like, what's better on Halloween than just to start knocking over mailboxes with
Right.
a bat, and gave me a stick. That's all I could think of.
Give Chad the chance to be like Raccoonathy again, but as Devilbird.
Devil bird.
Yeah.
I'm a deviled egg.
Don't look at his coin.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Don't look at my coin.
The
That was
freaking
funny
coin.
because as soon as you described the armor, like one of you mentioned something like and it's like, oh, the Nazgul, like it's like, yeah, she's dressed like that. And then it's like once Timothy got very protective of the coin, it's like, well, I have to now perform this role
Yeah.
where Flowercrow is once again a huge dick to Timothy, like during a holiday episode. It's just like pestering him.
I'm bummed because you didn't get my text where I sent you something on Messenger and Discord that told you to pull a fake.
I saw
You
it
had to
later.
pull a fake coin out of the bag.
What were you wanting to have
Oh,
happen?
just pull a fake coin out of the bag and show him like, yeah, I got your coin.
Yeah.
I got your coin, and just see if you can trick him
I
into
got
thinking that you had it.
Oh, speaking of bags, Aaron, I wanted to ask you. So we rolled a 3 and a 2 between the three of us at the beginning. What did roll number 1? What would that have gotten
So
us?
it was 1 was a weapon, 2 was armor, 3 was a like amulet or like an item of some sort. That you guys only ended up rolling that once because it only if you just reached in for a random item would you then roll a d3 and see what you got. But since the rest of the time you guys had intent and you wanted something specific, then I was like, all right, well, if you didn't make the roll, you still would pull a weapon or you'd still pull like something around what you were looking for, out of the bag.
I'm so sad that Thrig and I pulled out legendary weapons and didn't get to use them.
I'm so
I was
sorry.
so bummed.
I kind of felt bad about that too.
Like, I'm never going to get to use this sword in canon. I gotta try it in this one.
So let me read this. The sword holds up to 8 charges. When you hit with an attack, you expend these charges to deal 1d6 electric damage. You can choose to spend 5 or more charges at once.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
And you're hasted for 1 minute.
Wow.
And it's just like, all right, if you're
That's
gonna let
incredible.
me have it.
So basically, Bergie Wergie was screwed no matter what.
And I thought you were going to get a chance to use that because he had a lot of hit points.
Yeah, he did.
And like in my plan, I mean, of course, things don't always go to plan, but Correct the Clean was not going to fight with you guys. Like he was going to be tied up or something, or maybe even
Knocked out.
Yeah, when you guys confronted him. But because of how things went and how you're just like, you know what? We like Krek now and we're going to kick
Get in the bag, man. Just get in the bag.
Well, I mean, he stopped us. He was the one that paused battle. So he's like, he's like, oh, I'm hurting you, not cleaning you. Like,
Is there anything I can do to
Yeah.
fix this? Get in the net. All right.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
sure, that's your custom.
See, that's where I was a little bummed because he was 20 feet up and I was going to rage, which puts me at 15 feet up. And then I can jump 10 feet.
Just smack him.
I can jump 10
Oh
feet.
my gosh.
And no, I was just going to jump and hang on him and just like try to pull him down to the ground.
That's awesome. Timothy got his redemption arc. Finally was able
Oh,
to
so good.
Misty Step without dying.
Yep.
Felt good. Felt good.
This is the first time Flowerkraut has like gone down, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Or is this the second time?
The only other time I think you were really dangerously hurt was when like that pillar fell on us back in Glavio. Back in Glavio.
I think there was a time during the like Laminaria fight or something. I might have like had 1 hit point left or something.
You were close. Like she cast lightning bolt and knocked Timothy unconscious, but you were really close.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. It was getting very dangerous, and that's when King Tibber came to save us.
Yes.
But oh my gosh, yeah. So this is Flowerkraut's first time down.
Man, King Tibber. There's a lot of frogs in BBR.
There are. I love it.
We love frogs.
Yeah, the second I started that fight and then I took 20 damage, I was like, I screwed up.
you said sorry, guys.
Oh my gosh, he was powerful.
Aaron, was the intent for us to always, I mean, obviously he's Oogie Boogie, we have to confront him, but was like the intent that we would come back? Or
yeah, I mean, ideally,
I want to know what you were thinking about how this might go, Aaron.
Yeah, how are you planning, like, you know, the potential order of events to unfold?
It was questionable as to how you guys' relationship with Bergie Wergie was going to be, which I thought was great. How you guys really just rolled with the whole "we're his henchmen," it was fantastic. The idea would be that when you got back to Graveland, you would either drop him off or Bergie Wergie would just take Krek from you. And then you would go talk to Nathaniel, who would then have told you that he made a big mistake in trying to become Krekstivus or become Krek the Clean himself. And then he would ask what happened to Krek the Clean. You'd say he's with Bergie Wergie. You go back with Nathaniel and you guys fight him to save Krek the Clean from being killed or eaten or whatever. But that kind of got accelerated, and the fact that Flowerkraut just pulled Nathaniel out of the bag was so amazing. So it worked out.
Yeah. I wanted to mention how I loved how uncool Krekstivus Place is. like the name Krekstivus Place. Like I love that. Just Krekstivus, like, I mean, I guess Christmas Town isn't that snazzy, but Krekstivus Place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love making names just stupid because
it was great.
I can't tell you how badly that kid that came out of the house, I wanted to like throw a rock at the kid or do something. I was like, no, I'll be nicer than this.
Oh no, I've been hit by a rock and I've fallen on the floor.
Yes.
It's like, I was like, I could just throw this stick at him. And just, no.
Yes.
I left alone.
I have been knocked unconscious, I have.
I had a thought of maybe even going to Krek the Clean and being like, look at how filthy we are. Please help us. Our land is horribly plagued by disgusting filth. But like once you guys brought out the weapons, I'm like, okay, we're going to do this nasty style.
No, the second.
And then we had Jive Horse also making it nasty.
oh my god, you bringing Jive Horse into
The
it.
second Aaron gave me armor and I started running into walls, I had made the decision of what I
That
was
violence was going to be the way.
Yeah, but this is
Yes.
how. Well, I also realized that I was role playing my child. Because if I put a suit of padded armor on my son, he'd just run into everything, and he would think it'd be the funniest thing in the world. So I just did that.
Amazing.
I was very curious to see how you guys were going to convince Krek to either convince or kidnap, however you guys were going to approach that whole situation, because I didn't really have anything lined up. It was like, you guys have a lot of things at your, disposal via the bags. So go for it, like beat the crap out of him and drag him unconscious. Sure.
Gosh, perfect. Those bags, that's such a fun idea.
That was a fun element. I love the bags.
Because when you just said, hey, you know what? The rule of cool is what this session is.
Yeah.
And like all like the things that I could think. And that was so cool because I was like, I just want this hammer. And you're like, yeah, okay, you didn't get it. But you get this other thing that I'd literally never heard of that weapon before. And my D&D knowledge is probably concerning. And so it was like, wow, I get this cool new thing. And it's like, and then that's made my head spin of like, well, what else could I actually ask for? And I asked for crowbars and weapons, and Janelle's like, I want a surfboard. It's like, all right, brownie. I want brownies.
brownie.
One of us thinks in different ways. Like it's,
I got a rock.
That was my first rock I threw through a window.
Yes, it was. Because got a brownie, I got a surfboard, I got a brownie, I got a jive horse, and I got a pumpkin king.
I mean,
Perfect.
they exponentially got better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got more extravagant as you went.
pulled the best things out of the bag. Let's
pretty
all
happy
be real.
with my
you pulled
pulls.
the best things out of the bag.
For sure.
I love the pulls. The bag of chaos is just like, I love that element so much. I think it's perfect for what we're doing.
So I want to skip ahead to fan art moment just a little bit because a picture of Jive Horse with just a
Sure.
pile of notes behind him is the
And then
funniest thing.
crack the clean with like a dust tray and like a little. He's just sweeping up musical notes.
toots.
Yeah.
That's just the funniest image.
His toot flute.
That's the funny.
Him shitting a full chord is just so funny.
That was great. My fan art moment will just have to be Nathaniel like serving Prump. Like he's just he's the king.
I also would love to see the picture of us at the table in our little Halloween costumes.
Yes,
Yeah.
as children.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cute.
Yeah. Oh no, I
Be
meant
so
as the
cute.
adults, as the reverse scarecrow.
As the original
Yeah.
costume.
Oh,
The
got it.
scarecrow, the pumpkin hoodie,
The scared crow.
scared crow.
And then the wart on her nose.
Just flowercraut with a
Just
with
a wart.
No, flower crowd. It's too disturbing. I can't.
I loved the picture of Timothy caressing the bag to be quiet and like pulling the strings.
Yes.
Like
Just slowly drawing the strings until it makes this like cursed little mouth.
it's like the bug face.
It's the pressed lips.
Yes,
It's the
pressed-
bug shush lips.
It's the shush lip bug all
We're
over
back,
again.
baby. Full circle.
Timothy just putting a feathery finger up to the shush lips. Thank you.
Yeah, man, I know where he is. You know where he is. Oh, I do. Yes. Yes, I do. Let's go.
God, that was
underground, man. Dummy.
so funny.
I love how quick that in multiple episodes we can get Timothy to go absolutely feral and chaotic.
Yes.
Man, I wanted to be feral.
His panic just turns into like usable energy. Like just to be like feral and crazy and chaotic. It's awesome.
I do like the visual. It's so dumb of us surfboarding down a sewer, Opa TMNT style.
Yep. Oh my god.
Yes.
Well, what's even better is after you were done talking to Bergie Worgie, surfing back out of the sewer.
Yes.
So stupid.
It's so
And
dumb.
actually, right before that is when I figured out my character because, like, I was like, yeah, I take the sewer grate off with the crowbar and I throw it through a window. I was like, yeah, this is where I figured him out. I
love
figured him out.
It makes my house look better. That was funny.
Oh my gosh, everyone
was
reacting
really
positively
funny.
to their house and stuff being destroyed.
Knocked the wall out of someone's house. He's like, I appreciate it. I always wanted that. I'm like, there you go.
Or it's like, hey man, finish the job. Knock it all down.
Hey, there's 3 more walls where that came from, pal.
I'm surprised we didn't set anything on fire because I thought that was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flock
Yep.
wanted to commit arson real
I did
bad.
too. I did too.
Papa.
Speaking of your names, so schlock actually means cheap or inferior goods, or it means trash. So I thought that was perfect for Flower Crown.
Funny.
Flower crowd is trash. Sauerkraut is inferior goods.
I mean, we're all a little trashy for Nathaniel, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
All right.
Pumpkin.
Oh yeah.
Sauerkraut is trash goes on a shirt.
It's cool. It reflects her player quite well.
No, absolutely not.
Not even in the slightest.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I'm some no.
Speaking of, I did like you lied when you read my fan fiction. I can't read.
That was so funny. Oh my God. You write in cursive. Yeah, you need to stop writing it in Sylvan. He can't read that.
I'm sorry. I just like feeling like I'm better than people.
Then you're better than other people. It comes through the ink. That was so funny.
That was great. That harkens
That was
to
good.
we were recording an episode last week or the week before.
Yeah, last week.
Last week we were recording an episode of On Tap, which I don't know if it'll be out before this or not. And Ben just out of the blue is like, so I'll talk to you about this later, but I really don't like anglerfish. I'm like, why'd you say that to me?
That's what I said.
And he's like, because I read your fan fiction. And I was like, oh my God, because I wrote like a gay merman fan fiction. So I am actually trash, just so you know.
He wrote a gay man fan fiction. I read a gay man fan fiction.
Yay!
Well, okay, can we say why I knew about where it was? And like how
Oh
to
my
find
gosh,
it,
yes.
please?
Do you want me to say it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay. So prior to this being, prior to us recording together, I had received the most wonderful notification ever, which was Ball Smacker 31, kudos to your fan fiction.
Ball smacker.
And so I screenshotted that and sent it to the gang. I'm like, I'm so happy to get validation from Ball Smacker 31. And Ben, could see that it was like the fanfic was on.
Ben was ball smacker the whole time.
Ben had to see what the hubbub was about, so
I did.
I gotta see why these balls be
I
smacking.
was like, well, okay, now I can see the site. Let's go figure this out. And then that's
exactly.
How,
200 pages later.
God.
Oh my God, it's so
that-
funny. That literally I've been thinking about that for a while. I'm just like, it made my week. I was so happy.
That is so hilarious. And I feel like that is that screams Janelle. Sharing that some ball smacker validated you and everyone being happy.
And just
Everyone happy for me. Everyone be happy for me. Ball Smacker 31, like my fanfiction.
and that leads to an amazing joke weeks later. Is so good.
Oh my gosh. And you know what is also funny is after you had read my fan fiction, I have a board game group work. I play with a few people in IT and on our lunch break. And we talk about fan fiction and just weird things in general all the time. So I was telling them about how you had come across my fan fiction because I was sharing about Ball Smacker 31. And one of the guys was just dying and could not stop laughing about that. And he kept calling it the wrong name. And we were playing a game where I was supposed to be an alien that was trying to transmit messages to scientists. And every single round, the guy was like, of course, she's trying to tell us about gay merman fiction. Of course, Ball Tickler 31. It all makes sense. He would just say the wrong thing
we're
every
receiving
time.
a transmission from deep space. What is it, Private? Oh, that is what it's about, sir. Privates. The merman kind.
It was great. Oh my gosh. And then one of them wanted to read it
Oh
too.
my God.
This is like, yay, this is awesome.
We're ridiculous.
I love this group. It makes me so happy.
You're all aware of this, right?
I'm looking forward to when all of us get together and we have to record those songs in the same room.
That's right. Because as of now,
Oh,
we
boy.
haven't done that yet. We haven't done it yet.
Nope, we haven't. So I'm hoping they turn out all right for all of you listening that you just heard them.
They're gonna turn out great.
They'll be fine. They'll be great.
I'm going to force Ben to make them better. It's fine.
I got you, boys and girls.
Aaron had 3 songs prepared, and I loved them. They were so good.
They were absolutely wonderful.
Chad, did you say you also had a song?
Yeah, straight up when we were, so I wrote a couple of songs for this episode. I wrote 3 for the intro because I didn't know which one I wanted to do. So I rolled a dice and picked that way. And then I wrote the 2 songs requesting the bag to get the sword. And then while we were fighting, I wrote an end credit song because I think I did one, not the last Christmas episode, but maybe the Holidays one. I think Timothy did a little ditty at the end. So this one,
like a little rhyme kind of thing.
Yeah. And Aaron, if you want, I will gladly add this to the actual episode, but it goes like this. Bergie Wergie should have known. We 3 are chaotic to our bone, and though our alliance was a lie, Nathaniel's hotness we must abide. A Krek we stole, it was quite grand. A coin we stole with sleight of hand. And now we clean this grieving land to make it spotless, spick and span. And now we wake up upon the ark. Happy holidays. It's time to disembark.
Wow.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's my turn? Hold on. Let me roll to see if I hit this frogman. That's basically how that went down.
You guys are so creative. Like, that's impressive.
I'll have to edit out my furious typing because I was just like,
Oh, we couldn't hear it, just so you know. Did not hear it at all.
Good.
No,
I didn't hear it either.
You'll never hear anything
Janelle,
again.
when you say we're creative, I would say that my creativity is funneled into parodying, like turning shit into a parody. Like I love twisting words and replacing words and stuff like that. So if you've already got like some source content to then twist, that's great for me.
Especially source content you've probably seen 100 times.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Aaron's like, hey guys, maybe you should watch Nightmare Before Christmas before we play. I'm like, I see it when I close my eyes. I think we're good.
I got this. Yeah, I've got
Who do you
this.
think you're speaking to?
Who do you think you are?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way.
I don't believe this.
Is I wanted Thrigg to be able to do the bunny line. Because when I was a kid,
Oh my God.
when he pulls the Easter bunny out of the bag and he's going, bunny, I used to laugh my ass off at that at 10 years old.
I gave you guys the
Damn it, we should've
opportunity.
opened the
Yes,
bunny.
I
You
gave you
did.
the
You
Easter
did.
door, and guess what?
did.
It was gonna be fucking Remington behind it.
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh my God, what's behind each of the doors?
Hold on.
Tell me.
No, we're going back and recording the whole damn episode. Let's go.
No,
Yeah.
the onion door was just a plane of stink.
Love it.
Like I didn't really have anything much more planned
So
for
it
that.
wasn't a green ogre with a talking donkey?
The saddle one,
No, 'cause Shrek's
funny
not any
enough.
good, so
Like Janelle, you talk about us being on the same wavelength. The saddle one was supposed to be basically Jive Horse, like ethereal plane, just so it was going to be like
The Infinite Club.
yeah, it was going to be just like a disc, like a like a
space disco.
right.
Jive Horse and a space disco, like rollerblading. Sick.
And what was it? The saddle, the onion. There was the Easter egg. There was the Krekstivus egg. Did I give any other doors?
I don't think so.
I can't remember.
I think that was it.
Oh, there was a sun. There was a sun.
Oh, the sun, right.
Sun, yeah.
Yeah, the sun was basically like a summer solstice kind of thing, but I didn't really have anything else planned behind it. I didn't think you guys would be interested in going behind that
Oh
door.
man, we should have explored the doors. Sorry for depriving you, audience, but you're hearing it now.
It would have been funny because if you guys had opened the Easter door, I would have just like cut to you guys showing back up in Grieveland with a bag full of Remington, and he'd be like, "What the fuck? What tarnation's going on here? What? These kids just snapped me out of my land? What the? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not correct. The clean.
Did it go to the Fae?
It would have gone to like some weird Easter land, that.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I guess it could go to the Fae. Sure, that's where Remington is.
It's really funny.
Yeah. That's so cute.
We see our canonical selves on the other side.
Fighting the Jabberwock.
Oh my
That'd be
gosh.
so funny. This crew is not the same crew that's in the canonical
No.
episodes.
It's the multiverse.
They're two separate set of characters. Oh my god, how funny would that be? Oh.
Yeah, it absolutely is the multiverse. Like when you called him Captain MacGuffin, he's like, what?
Shut up, it's the multiverse. I stab you in the face.
Oh.
There could be an Andrew Garfield and a Tom Holland. Shut up.
The amazing Timothy Biscuit.
The friendly neighborhood flower crowd.
Since these holiday episodes are sometimes tough to get through in a short time, I was trying to see what I needed to trim off of A Nightmare Before Christmas to make it, like reasonable to be a one shot. So unfortunately, there wasn't anything like Sally related, but because you guys were so hot for Nathaniel anyway, there's no way someone else could compete for him.
I like 3/4 of the way through, I actually thought, hey, there's no zero.
True.
I was thinking about making Brandy a zero.
Brandy,
Yeah.
yeah.
That would have been
I thought about Brandy
cute.
Zero as well.
Oh.
I was like, I could pull out Brandy and be Zero, but it's like, but Nathaniel needs to be in the battle. So, yeah.
Can you just draw Brandy as zero anyway?
Yeah.
But since the story was more revolving around, the three kids, there was less, less opportunity to give Nathaniel like spotlight and have him walking around with zero and stuff.
You didn't have to guide Nathaniel's actions in Griefland. Which I was like, I wonder if he's going to do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, yeah.
Nathaniel's just rolling like stealth checks to not get hit by cannon fire while he's delivering cleaning supplies to the kids around the world.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I was thinking of doing in the battle is if Flowerkraut stayed down, like she would still just be providing commentary as a ghost because she's in the Shadowfell, so she might as well just be a
This
ghost.
is simply
This
unacceptable.
is an unacceptable day. I want that coin, damn it. I will haunt you.
She's a ghost. Like her body's just limp, laying there. She flies over, takes the coin from Flock.
A coin that really doesn't do much.
Right.
Didn't do
What's
much
so
at
funny
all.
is like we both rolled. I had some crazy rolls because like we both rolled sixes, and then I was like, but I get +1, therefore I'm better.
Yeah, I did like that you were just one better than me, even though it was still a shitty roll. Like, I love that.
It still sucks. And then rolling the 90 was
The
so
90.
Perfect 90.
It was so funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
and for those that don't
Yeah.
know, we can see each other's rolls because we're using a tool that allows it. So, like the second it popped up 90, like the silent noise I made with my feet, just like stomping the ground, was so because I was so excited that it actually worked.
That it landed perfectly on a 90.
And I only got to wrap up Nathaniel. Oh, well.
That was crazy because it was a 90% chance.
That's what you really wanted. Let's be real.
It's really, yeah, true. This is my real present.
The whips and chains are coming
Aaron, I'll
out.
be honest. When I proposed a Jive Horse be pulled out, I thought you were going to be like, okay, that's a 2% chance.
Well, like I said, Rule of Cool was
you
in
gave it
place,
to
so I
me.
wanted pretty much anything to have a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we need those bags next year so we can have a year to think about it.
Aaron, you need to give us more stuff to kill. Come on. More.
I mean, I would have killed anything. I was prepared to hit a child, so I was no problem.
Well, I mean, and then Timothy wrapped Nathaniel in the chains just because he didn't get to use the sword.
Yeah.
We're going to kill you next, old man. You
already
can't control
dead.
us. We're taking over this town.
I'm already dead.
I'm already dead. We'll bring you back to life. I have this weird orchid, I think. Then I'll kill you again.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Incredible. How long of preparation did this take you, Aaron?
This was so I had fall break off last couple weeks, or I had a week. I had 5 days off of work to hang out with my kiddo, and we over the weekend built a gaming PC together for
Nice.
their room, which is awesome.
Oh.
But I spent a solid day of my time off prepping for this and then the last couple of days just to fill in the details. And I will tell you right now, it is stressful because like
I bet
you want this to turn out fun for everyone. You want it to turn out entertaining for everyone listening. And sometimes you just don't know what it's going to turn out to. Like I think about this a lot, where being a movie writer or TV writer, that's different because what you're writing is going to be what happens. These are the jokes that are going to be said. This is the things that are going to happen. But when you're prepping for a D&D, any DM can attest to this. You don't know what's going to happen, even though you've prepped for everything that you might think could happen. And sometimes, and that actually is the saving grace in the end. I was telling Janelle this before we started recording the episode, that I just have to give into the fact that you guys are going to fill in all of those gaps. You guys are going to make some of the best jokes that are to be made. You know, you're gonna do the stupidest, silliest things in the episode. So I have nothing to worry about. You know, so
what stupid things did we do?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Calling us stupid?
they're kind of stupid.
Knocks down a building, pulls out a brownie, surfboards down a sewer. Makes Jive Horse leave a poo trail to attract a cleaning magical man.
Those all sound perfectly intelligent. Like, honestly, on paper, totally fine. I think as a DM, you want players that are going to naturally fill in the gaps. Like, I don't want you guys to follow this narrative beat for beat. Friggin' I want you to create chaos.
Take home a monster that you were supposed to kill. All that kind of stuff.
What are you saying, Ben? You got a problem with that? You got a problem with taking home monsters?
No, it's never happened. You didn't do that in any of my games.
It's never happened. No. I never had a complete campaign derail and have a space gas station stop. Never happened. Ever.
Learn more during our On Tap episode.
Yes, please. You know,
for sure. Hey, that's a preview.
You know, Aaron, I think it's so funny. Well, this is for me at least. So this is my second holiday episode, and I've recorded a bunch of other canonical episodes with you. I know the holiday episode is more stressful for you. As a player this time around, this was so much less stressful than even the canon episodes, because I feel free to just do whatever I want.
Yeah. And
I feel like it's going to be okay. And because literally there's no consequences. Use all my slots that I have for stuff to do. Like, yeah, do it. Like, you know, it's nice to do it. Get hit for 20 points of damage. That's okay. What happens if I die? It'll be funny for the episode. Character didn't die.
It's fine.
You know,
yeah.
it's really freeing. And I think that's what makes these episodes so fun.
I think the most amount of stress I've ever felt on BBR was the last holiday episode, for sure. We were all in the DM chair. Yeah.
So we can understand your pain, Aaron.
You're like, I'm gonna make them feel
I think
pain.
I had a mini counseling session with you before that one of like, okay, let's do this.
I think we all had a support chat going.
We did
for all
well,
of
yeah.
us.
think about it.
Year. Yeah.
Think about it for Ben. It was his first episode to record with us, and he was also expected to DM part of it. So it was like,
yeah.
In Crime City.
You were incredible.
I was actually listening to Krekstivus Ballad earlier today just to kind of get myself into the mindset of, you know, recording a holiday episode, because it's like what you're talking about, Ben. It's really freeing, you know. Yes, there's a lot of planning that goes into it, but in the long run, it's just fun. It's just do whatever, you know, like nothing really matters because it's non-canonical. And I gotta tell you, for anyone listening, if you haven't listened to a Krekstivus Ballad, go back and listen to it because it's so good.
It's so damn funny. My wife, who is not into D&D or any of this stuff, listened to it, and she said it was some of the funniest stuff she'd heard in a long time.
Yeah.
She's like, I didn't get some of it because I'm not up on the D&D stuff, but yeah, it's so funny. I think it's something that we're all still very proud of, even a year later.
Oh yeah. I mean, each of the holiday episodes make me so happy.
Can we talk about how we've done 4 holiday episodes now, and that's insane.
4 holiday episodes.
I literally feel like it was maybe 2 years ago we recorded our first one, and I'm like, nope, that's 4 years ago, man.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that. Don't. No.
It's wild.
No. What are we going to do for the next one? Oh, God.
I know. Like, it's funny because when we recorded the first holiday episode, we started brainstorming, ooh, we could go this way. We could base it off of this or that. And we've started already kind of using those ideas. So now
I have one for you. I thought about it today.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Your and Chad and I's new favorite holiday movie, Violent Night.
Oh my gosh. That's naughty.
That is pretty good.
It's very naughty.
There's a Christmas heist there. For sure.
Oh my gosh.
Love that.
Wait, a diehard Krekstivus? Oh my God.
Die Hard Krekstivus.
I still have the script.
You have the wrong script, Timothy. Oh yeah, that was funny when we were like, "Oh, is Buzzcool gonna be here?" And then Aaron went silent.
That's why Krek the Clean didn't want anything to do with Nathaniel. He's still got that Grinch booty at home.
Oh,
I
that's
still
right.
laugh when I think about Flower Cup being like, oh, now that he's taken, I'm kind of interested.
He's kind of hot.
Flower Cup, what the hell?
Now that he's taken, he's more attractive to me. And Timothy's like, "What the fuck?" That was great. I love that moment. That's one of my favorite moments from that episode. That was our year 2 holiday episode.
And of course, it was absolutely, the spotlight was, I knew you were a fucking idiot.
Yes, Sherman saying that too.
Spicy Sherman for that episode. Holy moly.
Saying that to Sir Leon, or Sir Leon, I don't know. I bounce back and forth between the two.
Nah, it's
but
Sir Leon now.
Leon.
Sir Leon. Like, since he's on the island of dimwit ploys, and Sherman, that was great.
The dinguses. Oh, holiday episodes are fun.
Dude, I literally look forward to it every year now. It's so special. It's so fun.
Yeah.
For all the reasons listed and more.
Yeah, it is such a fun thing.
And it's not over for us. I'm looking forward to us recording some songs.
Yeah, we have a lot of work to do still, and I think it's going to be a blast.
Well, thanks again for listening, everybody. And if you have, of course, you're listening to this around the holidays. We hope that you had an awesome Halloween, which is kind of relevant to this holiday episode. And of course, we wish you the best for the holiday season itself.
Happy Krekstivus.
Happy holidays. Oh, happy Krekstivus to you.
Krekstivus, everyone.
Happy Krekstivus.
May all your days be clean and bright.
You stinky boy.
You stinky, repugnant, disgusting boy.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to our Song of Rest. If you like the adventures your ears just wit on, feel free to listen in on our other adventures from any plane of existence or seeing stone you get your podcasts. Until we meet again, safe journeys, travelers.